fancy.
Taking the spots. Come on.
What?
The more you stand it, the longer it'll take.
Okay, I'll go away then.
It's well loud when I put it in.
Huh?
It's well loud when I put it in.
What do you mean?
Like, just the background noise. Okay.
The Iron Banner.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Some reward thing. I haven't played this game in a while.
Oh no.
This is on the first one, so I'm just gonna do this. It's not being complete. I guess this is the one they're talking about.
Turns out Crota does have a father. His name is Oryx, and he's come all this way to kill you. We're not gonna let him. Oryx controls the Taken from a dreadnought near Saturn, but we can't get close without a stealth drive. Lucky for us, I hid one at the top of an old colony ship before I got roped into the Vanguard.
How do you know it's still there?
You better hope it's there. You won't survive the dreadnought without it.
Kate, we've got a real problem down here.
Let me guess. 4 arms, wear cloaks, smell real bad.
Not fallen. Taken.
Thought we'd have more time.
Hopefully there's some good deals on that Prime Day thing.
Well,
Better be if they're advertising it so much.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
It's probably because everyone's putting on deals all of a sudden. Steam are, Xbox are.
Well, they don't have many deals, especially when you're like, are a member of something. You kind of get more deals if you're new to something.
Yeah,
When you're already with it, you don't get so many.
it's because they want your money.
I know.
It's like when it's like when you see when you got a phone bill and you're like, oh, I want something better. I've been,
Or like your TV, like Sky.
yeah, you're just like, I've been a customer for like 10 years.
Yeah, and then it ends.
Everywhere.
And then, yeah, or they'll be like,
Or it's gonna look a lot
and
like
then you can be
photos
like,
if you don't
well,
find
I'm
that
gonna go
stuff
to
track.
Sky then, and then they'll be like, holy shit. And then they'll just give you like all these ultimate deals that you've never seen
Yep.
advertised on TV before.
You have to be ready to leave though. Sometimes they call you glass. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes they accidentally take it too far as well, where they're like, oh yeah, okay then, thinking you're not gonna leave and then you
Yeah.
do. The thing is, they think it's too much effort, but if you find stuff that's better, then you might as well.
Oh god, yeah.
It's usually when the thing goes up in it that people like to leave. But I don't see the point in leaving unless you really do find a good deal, because it's just gonna go up for everyone.
You can find good deals though.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You have to find a good deal and be prepared to leave in case they don't offer you anything.
Yeah.
It's not worth saying, alright, I'm going to leave then because I can get a better deal. And they say, okay then, and then you can't find a better deal.
Yeah. Thing is, we've got good internet as well. So, I mean, Sky's been fine to us.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're gonna find a vault door. There's a trick to getting through it, so let me know when
I've never had a problem, only that time on my phone it was acting up a bit weird, but apart from that, I've not had a problem with it since.
The door's already
If I had a problem, I would have told you so we could have sorted it out.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking
And the flux
annoying.
grenades didn't detonate?
Used to happen all the time up my nan's.
What are the chances the elevator still works?
I didn't realise that what you paid for is different, no.
What do you mean?
We're heading up.
I didn't realise the internet was different.
When's the last time you rode this
Oh.
elevator?
That you have to buy in like packages, isn't it?
Relax. It works fine. But stand by for a resurrection, Ghost.
That explains why it was so slow before. The old internet was awful.
It's like when he said, even when you change, look at what wavelength or band thing you're on,
Yeah,
which I would never have known about.
I wouldn't have either. It might be different on Virgin and every other one as well. You might not be able to use as much.
You know I was here.
They might be like, oh yeah, Virgin's one, you can't have as much as you
A
could
few
with
months
Sky.
later, the Cosmodrome was theirs. The Taken have done it in hours.
Well, I wouldn't,
You find your stealth drive.
I don't know.
There's a bridge
I don't
from
think
the
so.
tower to the ship. Took me days to get it working. It's a little unstable, so watch your step.
Kate, someone moved the bridge. Destroyed the controls.
Yeah, that's the Fallen. Probably trying to get the Taken off their backs. See if you can reroute the power.
There's still an active feed moving through those pipes overhead. Guardian, if you find the source, I can patch the circuit.
Once you get the bridge working, my stash is in the vault on top of the colony ship.
We're still waiting for details on this plan of yours, Cade.
Yeah. Give me a second, Carney.
Also, when you change, it takes ages for them to actually get your internet working.
Yeah, I know.
I've had times in the past where, like, when I was at my mum's, I think it was, they just changed internet, and literally it took like a whole month for the internet to come on, and then it went on, yeah, but like the actual people who's the actual provider it wasn't working on that end, so they literally took them like a month to come, which was unbelievable. I know, and the thing is, the people who actually do the stuff for you don't actually know anything about what they're doing. They just follow what they usually do every time, and if that doesn't work, then they usually just fuck off and then get someone else who knows about the same knowledge as the last person we just had.
Yep.
So they're absolutely useless, half of them. That happened a lot at my mum's. There would be people coming in who wouldn't know what the hell they're doing.
Any advice on which way to go?
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, excuse me.
That was bad.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, and I can think of another reason why I'd not want to live with my mum.
Random, but yeah.
It's because I bring up the internet and hers was really
right.
bad, innit?
Yeah.
Because the first thing my mum would expect is rent without a job. She did that. She tried to do that last time. Also, another thing is, is you can tell that's all my mum wants as well, because when I went to get benefits, to try and at least help myself out a bit, my mum blocked it, innit? Do you remember? And then she lied to my nan. Huh?
That was dumb.
I know. And then she lied to me and my nan, but my nan believed her, so my nan is obviously not not gonna believe me. But you can tell it was her because my dad wouldn't. Why would
That
my
was
dad?
annoying because you could have signed
I
on
know.
and even a job from that.
I know, like, and she acts like, you know, it ain't my dad because my dad probably didn't even know you could do that. To be fair, so my dad's gonna do that. And when I told my dad, he was like, no
Don't
way.
look down.
He was like, no way would I do that. And I don't think grandparents can do that. Like, could you imagine my granddad calling up, being like, oh yeah, so yeah, this kid isn't allowed to get any money. No way would my grandparents do that. Nobody in my family would do that. It's crazy. So yeah, that's another reason why no way would I live with my mom. That's all she wants. That's why she wants me to move. That's why she probably wanted my sister to. That's probably why she wanted me to move. At least if my sister didn't, because she knew she could get money out of one of us. If it weren't me, it was gonna be my sister. So I'm not that stupid. She'll deny it, but you can't really argue with the woman who told me, like she's gonna lie. Like she's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, your parents didn't call in, but I thought I would just lie. I wonder if there would be a way for her to actually get in trouble for that. If there was, I'd have actually just called the police. I would have. I'm not taking the mickey either. I would have actually called the police because she technically lied to like official people. Like that's why I asked because like if the people were just like a random person, it wouldn't matter, but they're like official people and I couldn't get anything out of them because of it until she called them up. Whether she has actually called them up, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know because I haven't had anything.
Oh, what, the same?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not sure if she has. But I can't get it anyway, so it doesn't matter right now. But when I do actually, when it gets to the point where I get better, and I will actually call up and use it to do stuff. Or to like at least help me get a job. Because now that I don't have free Oyster card, I can't really be Russian. I can't really be sort of getting around like I used to be able to. If there was a rule in place, I would have fucking called the police straight away, and I would have been satisfied as well because someone who's meant to, they should make more checks. It's because they don't really do that sort of thing. And obviously, like to put the whole thing in place, my mum must have actually wrote a letter to them and stuff, innit? I'm not too sure, but if I could one day, when I get better, and I call them up and ask how it works, because I want to see if my mum generally wrote a letter to them. It would be funny to see. It would be funny, and then I would have proof for my own eyes and everybody else's. Because I'd be able to say to my nan, you see the time that my mum said she didn't do it, well here's the proof, they sent me a letter, innit? And then I could show my nan.
thing seemed pretty mad. Oryx must still be holding a grudge for us. You know, killing Crota.
Things won't get any easier on the Dreadnought. You find my stealth drive?
Are you sure it's still here?
It's like all things. You gotta know where to look. Enter frequency 5982, Ghost.
Man, this mission's taken a while.
There it is.
The best hiding places are always in plain sight. Transmat it out of there. I'll get it set up. Just do me a favor. If you find anything else I've hidden, leave it for me. There'll be treasure enough for everyone on the Dreadnought.
Yay, I completed the mission. I think I'm nearly leveled up. Also, I don't think they were giving my mum money for it. I don't think they was, because they might have told me. If she was getting money out of it, I'll be pissed if I find out. I'll be so angry. But I'll just have to wait till when I actually find out. So I'll ask.
Confirmation.
Yep, that's the last one.
Yeah,
Port side.
that's true.
Confirmed.
Interest in tech, Cade? Isn't this Eris Morn ship?
Is it? Huh. You know, you're a true artist. Can't even see the join.
Cute. But Zavala's got sign-off on all launches. Need a log while I'm letting it go.
Stargazing tour? Okay. How about an unsanctioned op using modified stealth tech to infiltrate a dreadnought above Saturn's rings so we can knock out its weapons, create a transmat zone, and send in the cavalry?
How about test flight? It'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
Me? Oh, I'm not flying that thing.
See. see. Wonder what level I am. 35. This one's 28. It's like they've added loads of new missions for some reason. They've added a few missions that I've never played before, and you can tell I haven't, because I haven't. They're just all popping up now, and also I haven't seen a mission out that's on the normal outside world thing, so that's how I know. I started streaming at 8:30, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 8:30. Okay, I'm gonna play till like 10 or 10:30 or something. Got about like an hour and a bit. Just whenever I feel like it.
Took one blast from the dreadnought.
Till about 10:30.
When you're through,
10:30 or before.
fire again. Just don't forget to plant the transmat link so other Guardians can land. Not everybody's got stealth tech and a ship that smells like hive. Good luck, Guardian.
Activating stealth drive. I'm picking up fluctuations in the power conduit.
Relax. I modified the tech myself. Probably just Saturn's radio storms running interference.
It's malfunctioning.
Did you break my stealth drive?
You think they can see us? I think they can see us!
What happened? Everything all right?
Why wouldn't we be all right? We're just stuck here with no ship and no transmat zone.
Great. Told you my stealth drive would work.
Cutscenes.
Alright. I'd like to tell you the strength of the city is behind you, but as long as that dreadnought's still firing, we can't risk reinforcements. Head inside, see if you can find whatever's
Why is
powering
everyone
that
making
weapon.
noise upstairs? Again. It only ever
always
happens
do.
when I'm recording.
No, they always are. You only notice it in the recording.
Same thing we saw right before Phobos fell apart. Might be some kind of probe. Expect trouble.
Shit,
The
fucked.
bridge across just vanished.
Ooh. Thank you.
Give me a second. I'll check with Eris. Yeah, she says it's probably just a resonance spell, whatever that is. So just don't trust anything.
Freaked me out. Guess I wasn't meant to do that, I don't know. There it is.
Any luck with the weapon?
We've only scratched the surface of the dreadnought.
Hive keep vital operations deep in the core of their architecture. You're gonna have to get your hands dirty.
That energy powers the weapon. Cade, what do we do?
Okay, hold on. Eris is going on about breaking the necrotic... Ah, just shoot it.
Ah, there's a shield up. Let me take it down for you. Okay, it's down. But I'm picking up other channels to the weapon.
Find them. You won't stop firing until you shut them all down.
Guess everything's fine.
Yeah?
I didn't ask.
I'm sure I'd have said by now.
Yeah.
Weapons cycling down. Let's find another channel.
Thing is, in a way, my sister not moving would actually benefit me.
Right.
Because that means my mum would have to pay my dad money.
No.
Yeah, 'cause she's in full-time education.
Yeah, but it don't matter. She don't have to.
Well, she doesn't have to, but if he, I guess if he wants it, then if he wants it, then she's got to pay it. I don't know.
No, I don't always look like that.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I have to see if it actually happens. But I mean, if I haven't heard anything from anyone, then I guess she hasn't even put in her bid for anything yet. Pretty sure my nan will find. Someone would have found out, told me. My cousin maybe, she might have told me. Or my aunt. Usually she tells me sometimes. I don't like either of them, but if my dad can get a one-up on my mum, I'd be laughing. Feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again.
The weapon's down! Kate, what's our next move?
We need that transmat zone up and running. There's a massive hull breach near your position. That'll be your best bet.
Fuck. Fucking killed myself by accident. It's because you don't see anything. And because it's fucking freaky.
Cabal ship. Skyburner's colors. Must have deployed from Phobos.
Cabal? We'll deal with them later. Secure that transmat zone.
Jeez. These are confusing.
Activating transmat link. Our ship is inbound.
Hey, Zavala. Want to know what a transmat zone on the Dreadnought looks like?
You landed a Guardian on the Dreadnought without authorization?
Oh, right. Can I have authorization?
We'll discuss it later. Guardian, take care of that tank, or the transmat zone won't matter.
That guy's voice is so familiar, but I can't think of who it is.
No.
The black guy.
No.
Oh, he sounds familiar. Maybe it's from like Metal Gear Solid or something.
Possibly.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly who it is. In Metal Gear Solid 2, there's this guy.
I'll bring down some ammo crates from the ship.
He's like
You're going to
a
need
bomb disposal guy, and you casually find him. That's who it is.
Mm.
I knew his voice sounded familiar, I just couldn't think of who it was.
I don't remember anything.
I've heard his voice thousands of times, that's all. They just sound familiar when you get used to them.
Mm.
Casually.
I'll bring down some ammo crates from the ship. You're going to need them.
Fucking hell, this is hard. Well, I'm dead again. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be like the fucking thing on Mirror's Edge again. It's gonna be an all-nighter at this rate. Ugh.
down some ammo crates from the ship. You're going to need them.
Fucking hell. I know, that's what I feel like. Tired.
I don't know why. You sleep all day.
Shit. It fucking died. That was so hard. I managed to kill the enemy.
Cade just briefed us on your unorthodox mission. Your victory, no matter the method, is a Vanguard victory. You have our thanks.
Everyone loves a bad idea when it works. Now, excuse me, Guardian, I have to go have an uncomfortable conversation with Eris about her ship. Get home safe.
do I got now? There's no like achievement progress. I guess you have to do the more. There are achievements they have to do just straight away. I guess. If you don't take any progress towards them. How's my battery? It's yeah, it's about halfway through its life.
Yep.
Huh?
Sorry, it's just my laptop had a spasm. Like it does.
Yep.
Yeah,
How's it feel to have the keys to a dreadnought? We're gonna rip that beast wide open. But my wings are clipped. Go talk to Zavala.
Good work, Guardian. Oryx has bled us. It's time we bleed here. We need real intelligence.
So I have to do more on that ship again.
Oryx could be anywhere on the dreadnought. In time, we could find it. The Cabal have been there long enough to have real field intelligence. The path to Oryx lies on their ship.
Cabal are still holding out. Multiple survivors.
Survival's a temporary condition. Cut through them and get inside their ship.
Who fights this hard to protect a crashed ship?
That's not a crash site, it's a beachhead. Only way those doors will open is to send reinforcements. Draw them out.
I think you got their attention.
When those doors open, fight through it.
Zavala, we're in. What's next?
Cabal protocol is to detonate any ship that crashes. If they haven't after all this time, it must be a base of operations. They're looking for something on the Dreadnought. See what they know about Oryx.
Oh, nice. There's a terminal nearby. It should have the info we're looking for. The Cabal have located Oryx. He's protected in the center of the Dreadnought, reachable only through something they call a rupture.
Must be some kind of portal. Have the Cabal found one?
Oh,
They've
I
got a
feel
team
hot.
heading for it right
It
now.
is hot in there tonight.
Then I suggest you get there first.
I feel hot, but I got kind of a cold.
We found the Cabal team headed for the rupture. They're outnumbered by Taken.
Forget what they say about the enemy of my enemy. Something stands between you and the rupture, put it down.
That must be the rupture.
Eris, what's their next move?
Tolan spoke of statues the Hive use to navigate ruptures.
We'll look for them. These Cabal won't last much longer. Oryx just recruited a Centurion.
Let him take all he wants. He won't be around long enough for it to matter.
I'll see if it's still active. It's linked to the rupture, but I can't understand how the Hive control it. Let's try another statue.
Where is it?
Yes, the statues control where the rupture leads. They could deliver us to Oryx.
It's dead. But something's happening at the rupture.
That match was crazy tonight. It
Yeah, I
just
know.
Came my live out of nowhere.
The rupture's
Yeah.
open.
Like, everyone's still here.
The
We're
thralls will
expecting them.
smother your light. Do not underestimate them as Harlow did.
I just thought they had that game won.
Yeah. I got that bloody wrong.
Pardon?
I got that wrong.
Yeah.
Forget about the thrall. Get through that rupture.
I don't think we're going that way.
Then it's true. Only the Ascendant can will a rupture to open.
There's something ascendant passing through right now. rupture is closed.
It will only open for Ascendant Hive.
Then how do we reach Oryx?
Become your enemy. Become Ascendant.
We'll sort this out, Guardian. Head back to the tower when you can.
Been leveled up. Whoa, that felt long. Bloody those big bosses, that's all it is. I find it funny how far YouTube is behind.
No, God,
Always
I know.
funny. These load screens, if I wasn't live streaming and these would have been normal videos, I'd have definitely edited them all out.
We must make you an Ascendant Hive. Find the crystal that held Crota's soul. Toland the Shadow led us into Crota's pit. We failed. But
Way
these
long.
pieces of his journal kept me alive. Take them with you to the moon.
Like, I actually want the game to load up today. The bigger the technology gets, the longer the load times get.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like anyway.
Yeah.
I remember a 360 game ever taking that long to load.
It began with Crota. But Crota was only a servant of his father, sent to extinguish the last of the light.
It's a proper cutscene.
The great battle fought for the soul of our world ended in slaughter. The sun was dead, and we invited the wrath of Oryx, destroyer of light, taker of will. Only Ascendant Hive move between ruptures. To reach Oryx, you must walk in the dying footsteps of his son. You must become Ascendant.
feel like I've taken a step backwards, but because they put new missions in the game that are like on the other worlds and stuff. Oh, I guess so. Seems like what they've done, because I went through all the worlds separately, and I've literally went to the first world to do those few missions. They put like new stuff on the actual world map. This is a new mission as well.
Toland's journal. It saw me through my time in the dark.
Hold fast to your gun, Guardian. You're headed back to the chamber where they held Crota's soul. Steal a chunk of Hive crystal that's still got a trace of Crota's soul, so you can pass through an interdimensional portal on the Dreadnought and kill Oryx.
It must be done before Oryx turns his scrying eye to this realm.
Good luck, Guardian.
Your batteries are low.
My batteries.
That's what it says. Okay, I'll switch the batteries. It's been a while since I've actually switched them, to be fair. I have to put them on charge. There we go. There we go. Batteries are back again.
And they're back.
Toland's journal contains an impressive amount of data. I should probably read it. Done. Some of this stuff is fascinating.
The Dreadnought shields the Hive from the Traveler's light. Were we to pass through its deepest layers, our light would be as a dying sun.
I don't think Toland was much fun at parties.
If the thralls still feed, Crota's essence must endure.
Oh piss, I accidentally killed myself. That was a silly death. I threw a grenade and I was trying to throw a grenade into like loads of enemies and accidentally it like directly impacted an enemy, so it killed everybody basically. Killed me and a lot of people.
If the thralls still feed, Crota's essence must endure.
Nah, I can't fire a grenade anymore.
It's gone. I think Oryx just took an ogre.
Not even Oryx can control an ogre. Unless it's taken. Now quickly, I need a shard of that crystal.
We've got it.
I knew it could be done. And does it still hold the whisper of Crota's soul?
According to my analysis, it's empty.
Mission
No
complete.
matter. Return to me, Guardian, and we will destroy.
Guardian, we're losing you. Guardian, can you hear me?
Eris? Cade? I think we've lost them. Something's blocking our signal and our transmit.
Infection. Your light dies here.
There's too many of them. Run!
Oh, I'm gonna be dead in a minute. Oh, well, I'm dead.
Please leave now.
He was trying to make me run forward, but I casually couldn't because there were so many.
Infection. Your light dies here.
There's too many of them. Run! If we don't come now, we'll never get the crystal out of here.
Oh, piss, man. I'm fucking running from straight away.
Infection. Your light.
There's too many of them. Run!
Here we go.
Eris, Cade, can you hear us? Still no connection. This must be how the Hive trapped Eris.
The ticket have locked us in. Check it out.
Doors used to be so simple.
I'll search the journal.
It has long been my belief that the binds which hold the gravest Hive terrors could be lifted by releasing the energy stored within their tomb husks.
Hey, a tomb husk.
Yeah. It's not a race course out there.
Remind me to take copies of this journal. They've warded it with 2 locks this time.
Don't know what you do now. Here. Right, come up with something. Oh. No.
That's Eris. The connection is getting stronger. Better to have a tomb husk and not need it, than to need a tomb husk and not have it. 3 locks. Well, you can't say they aren't trying.
Dead. Fuck's sake. This one's fucking hard. Oh, piss. Oh. I'm not as further back as I thought. Locks. Well, you can't say they aren't trying.
Out of that pit. We must have that crystal or we'll never reach Oryx.
Guardian, is that you?
We made it out.
Then the Taken King will fall. Bring me his dead son's crystal.
That's how Eris says she appreciates your sacrifice.
Damn.
Glad you're still
That
alive.
was long. Oh man, I'm like level 37 now. Yeah, I'm past halfway.
The crystal. Now you must bathe it in Crota's essence to get through that rupture. The Vanguard ignored my warning.
Look, Eris has a nice smile, but obviously she doesn't care if you live. And we can't let Oryx find you again. If you're gonna steal Crota's soul, you need some real cloaking tech.
There's another mission on this world. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because if I start another mission it will be quite late, so
yeah, because they're quite long, aren't they?
Yeah, especially these missions, for some reason they've gone way long. Yeah.